So today, we're going to be using two very tanky troops in the challenge with the help of the Blacksmith to buff their defense up and the Shaman to lower the enemy's attack power. So with that being said, we're going to be using the Shaman Blacksmith, the Werewolf, and the Knight. How far can we go with this deck? My name is Mike, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let's hop straight into it. I believe it should work, because if you can give the defensive buff to the Knight while enchanting everybody else, there's going to be some situations where the Knight is not going to take a single damage. And with the Werewolf, if you buff her defense and she gets hit, she'll have attack, speed, and defensive buff, like all at the same time. Just think of her like a, you can think of her like a Huntress. But instead of cycling enchantments one at a time, she'll have all three. The Werewolf will have all three enchantments. So I believe the Werewolf would be very good here, especially with the incredible health buff that she received in this balance update. And look at this, the Werewolf just received her ability. So should we go for... I don't know if attacking the Wraith twice would be honestly necessary. We can always do it. There you go, and of course, look at that, we actually hit the Paladin as well. Okay, so that was a very good play. I think the Wraith attacking the Werewolf will activate her ability. Yes, there you go. Yep, it did indeed activate her ability. So, with that being said, I guess we'll just do this, because I honestly don't know what else to do here. We just need to give the defensive buff to the Shaman and enchant everybody else with attack nerfs, and we should be okay. It's going to attack the Werewolf. Look at that, only 9 damage. The Werewolf can definitely tank a lot of damage. Should we go... I cannot enchant the Wraith, sadly, so I'm just going to enchant the Shaman here, so that way he starts doing less damage. Oh, the Werewolf actually attacks the Priest, that's good. So look at that, 9 damage to the Werewolf with his Priest, and that is very good. Like, that is literally doing absolutely nothing to me. So I guess we'll do this to his Priest, so he stops healing up. And a little bit of damage to the Shaman, that is pretty good. My Werewolf goes next. He is going to give the attack nerf to... Okay, I'm actually happy that he did not give the attack nerf to the Werewolf. The Werewolf is doing too much damage. I want to keep that, you know? Alright, so he took out his Priest, so no more heals for that guy. Actually, except the Paladin. The Paladin can still heal, but we'll definitely take care of the Paladin soon. He is going to get rid of the Blacksmith, maybe? Nope, not quite. I guess we can give the attack nerf towards the Paladin here. There you go. So now he's going to be doing less damage. The Paladin is only doing 23. Minus 15 is 8, so the Werewolf is only taking 8 damage from the Paladin, which is good. So let's just do this, so that way we can get rid of the Paladin. So that way he stops giving them heals. Unfortunately, he may take out the Blacksmith while enchanting the Werewolf, and that is not going to be good. That is not good. Yep, that is not good, ladies and gentlemen. We just lost a Blacksmith, so we cannot give them attack or defensive buffs. So we're gonna have to rely on doing this. Honestly, just worry about the Wraith now, because the Wraith is obviously the one that's doing the most damage. There you go, 36. But he is going to attack the Werewolf. Fortunately, the Werewolf should survive this. The Werewolf is tanky, so... And with the speed buff that the Werewolf has, we might be able to actually take out... Actually, not really, because her attack buff is weak. So we're going to have to do this. 66, 66, 66, and 66. Alright. So if it wasn't for the attack nerf, the Werewolf or the Wraith would have died. I don't think attacking the Werewolf is a good idea. Because now we can definitely push the Werewolf to deal damage. Especially doing it like this right here. I thought we were going to be able to double hit the Wraith. Alright, that's fine. We can still win this, guys. We can still win this. We can definitely still win this. We just need to take out this Wraith, because the Shaman doesn't honestly do too much damage. So that is what we're gonna try to do. There you go. Like, yeah, we can definitely do this right here. Bada boom. And now it's just up to his Shaman against 3 of my troops. And thankfully we still have the Knight. Not with the defensive buff, but he still has his shield. He's going after the Werewolf. The Werewolf is still alive. Wow, the Werewolf is still alive. So we're going to be dealing a decent amount of damage here. That was over 100 damage. I think that was 104 damage if I'm not mistaken. The Werewolf is going to die, but that's fine because we still got the Shaman and we got the Knight. And the Shaman, his Shaman, is getting weak. So we should be good to go here. Okay. Okay, so now we just gotta... Maybe we can double hit and hit it towards the Knight. Oh yeah, that was good. That's game, right? That is game, ladies and gentlemen, for a win. Another good win. Alright, so like I said, I believe the Werewolf is going to be... Not another good win. Our first win. I don't know why I said another good win. But I believe the Werewolf can be strong because, like I said, she is like the Huntress. She gets a speed buff and attack buff whenever she gets hit. But if we can give her the defensive buff, having all those 3, she can be unbeatable, guys. She can definitely be unbeatable, in my opinion. So let's enchant the Sorceress here and the Blaze. Double hitting the Blaze, I'll take that. Might as well start off with giving them defensive or attack nerfs. With the Knight, let's, I guess, give the Knight and defensive buff here and hit the Sentinel. Oh, we missed. We completely missed that. Oops. Alright. Kind of a bad start there, or a bad play on my part. Thankfully, he did not hit me 4 times there. So let's... Should we just hit both of these guys? We'll just hit both of these guys. Okay. Decent damage, but he may remove the Knight's defensive buff, sadly. Yep, he will. He definitely will, but... And the Blacksmith also received a nerf there. Should we... I guess we can do this and push the Knight towards the Sorceress, maybe? There you go. We also give the Knight a defensive buff. Alright, now we're making some plays. We're definitely making some plays here. With my Shaman going next, he'll probably try to enchant... Oh, look at this. The Werewolf actually got a buff, so now we can make some plays. Sadly, the Knight got that buff, or that enchantment, and that's not good. Let's see if we can get rid of the Sorceress. No, we do not. The Priest almost died, though. So sadly, the Knight is going to receive more damage than, you know, having that defensive buff. The Knight may... Oh no, the Blacksmith died. Alright. So we cannot give them buffs anymore. Okay, we might be in the pickle right now. We definitely might be in the pickle here. Let's see if we can just deal damage to the Sorceress to take her out. Okay. Okay. The Sentinel is going to quadruple hit the Knight. Oh my gosh, that hurts, man. That definitely hurts. Let's see if we can hit the Sentinel and push the Sorceress towards the Spike Ball. Please. Oh, we didn't even need the Spike Ball. We actually double hit the Sorceress right there. So the Sorceress can tank a little bit, but with the Blaze still alive, that's going to be a lot of damage, of course. Going to hit the Knight. The Knight just died, I believe. Yep, the Knight died. So we're going to have to rely on the Werewolf while everybody else is dealing, you know, less damage. So we're going to have to do this. Hopefully the Sentinel hits the Spike Ball. We were. And take out. Oh my gosh, we did not take out the Priest. He's going to have to try to deal damage to the Werewolf. He actually did not, interestingly. We'll just deal damage to the Blaze here. Hopefully the Spike Ball hits the Priest. Yep, we were actually able to do that. Sadly, the Werewolf is not going to get her attack buff, so we might lose here. We are probably going to lose here because the Sentinel doesn't activate her ability. And we just lost the Shaman too, so I believe this is going to be a loss, ladies and gentlemen. If we can double hit and push the Blaze towards the Spike Ball. No, we were not able to do that. The Blaze can take out the Werewolf in 2 hits, I think. No, not even 2 hits. He needs 3 hits. So I'm going to do this, and we're still going to lose, but it was a good attempt. Wow, look at that. Nice damage. But sadly, we did lose there because we did not enchant the Werewolf with a defensive buff. There was a lot of mistakes that happened there. And sadly, since he had that sorceress, he just kind of outplayed me there and just took the win, sadly. But that is the first loss, but that is a-okay. We can definitely make this deck work. Like I said, the werewolf is tanky. The werewolf is tanky and the knight is also tanky. We're facing a heal deck for the clan quest. The shaman goes first, which is good, so we can start enchanting his troops with attack nerfs, especially the vampire. Probably the vampire. If we can enchant somebody else, the better. Oh wow, look at that. The werewolf actually got her ability out. So let's do this. Enchant the shaman. And hopefully we can also enchant the paladin. We did not. Alright. We did not enchant the paladin. And that was needed because the paladin goes next. So he's probably just going to try to deal as much damage as she can to the werewolf. Okay, not good. Let's actually give a defensive buff towards the knight and the werewolf, so they can start tanking. And the priest took 4 hits from the werewolf. That's good. That is good. Now let's try to enchant the rest of the troops, and that way my troops can tank. Hopefully. I don't know if I should just go straight after the paladin or try to enchant the frog mystic and the priest. This might be a risk, but we're gonna go for it, and there you go. We were actually able to enchant both of them. We just need to enchant the paladin, and we should be pretty much good to go. He's going to heal up the vampire, of course. He cannot do too much damage to me, thankfully. Okie doke. Maybe this will enchant the paladin if we push it towards the shaman, maybe? There you go. We got everybody enchanted. That's good. And everybody has a defensive buff. We should be in a good place right now. We should be in a good place. Like, look at that. They're not going to be able to do much damage to the vampire except the werewolf, except the vampire. So with that being said, let's try to take out his priest, man. He's just healing up everybody, so we'll just do that. We just took out his priest. He's probably going to heal up the frog mystic while maybe hitting the werewolf towards the vampire. I honestly hope that he misses that play. Please miss. He did hit the werewolf, but he did not hit the werewolf towards the vampire, and that's good. So, I guess we'll double hit the paladin and hit the vampire towards the... Oh, we did not double hit the paladin, but that is fine. Vampire goes next. He may now take out the werewolf. Hopefully the werewolf does survive here. The werewolf does indeed survive. There you go, guys. The werewolf does indeed survive. I guess we can only do this. Hit the vampire and the frog mystic. Oh, we also hit the paladin. That's good. That's good. That is good. We just gotta try to deal as much damage as we can to the vampire, and quick. Like, oh, I think the werewolf is going to die there because of the goop. Nice. Well played. Very well played. We'll just take out the paladin here and deal damage to the vampire, so that way the vampire can die. Triple hit to the vampire too. That was very nice. He can still heal, of course, with the vampire's ability and, of course, the frog mystic's ability. He can recover his health pretty fast here. I just need to try to take him out as quick as possible. Let's see how much health he can recover. Healed himself for 68. Alright, so we can deal damage to that. Like a double hit from the knight, and that'll be more than enough. Oh, triple hit! It was enough to take out the vampire, ladies and gentlemen. Now we just gotta worry about the frog mystic. The frog mystic is barely doing any damage to me. The knight will take 0 damage from the frog mystic. Look at that, 0 damage in the first hit at least, because the knight has that shield. So trying to take out the knight, he is not going to be able to, and we shall take that win, ladies and gentlemen. He gave up as soon as he saw that he literally did 0 damage to the knight. Sadly, the werewolf did not shine there, but that was because he was going for the werewolf. He doesn't want the werewolf alive. Seems like we have an enchantment deck going on here. His enchanter is going first. He is going to try to enchant his troops with attack power and the sorceress. Thankfully, the sorceress did not go down. So let's enchant the knight, and maybe we can double hit the banshee. There you go, double hitting the banshee right there. And we gave the knight a defensive buff, which is good. My werewolf goes next. We cannot do much with the werewolf, sadly, unless he actually hits the werewolf. He actually hit the werewolf, ladies and gentlemen. He actually hits the werewolf. Let's see if we can double hit the enchantress and enchanter as well. If we enchant the werewolf too with a defensive buff, that would be nice. Nope, but that is death for the enchantress, so no attack buffs for her. He did enchant everybody with attack buffs, but he can remove it with a speed buff or, of course, with my Shaman. And we're definitely going to try to get rid of her attack buffs because he is doing a lot of damage, of course. We might be able to enchant by doing it like this, hopefully. Hopefully hit that sorceress. There you go. We enchanted the sorceress so she does less damage for her turn. And that's what I really wanted to do. He may just take out the Shaman though. No, he's going to heal up. Okay. And hit the werewolf? I don't know if that is the play, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if that is the play. So with that, we're going to give a defensive buff to the werewolf and hopefully take out his paladin. There you go. His paladin is dead. If we can get rid of or enchant the Shaman with a defensive buff while enchanting the sorceress with attack nerf, that would be nice, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do just that. Sadly, my Shaman died. Thankfully, the werewolf did not get enchanted with the sorceress ability. Double hit the sorceress, hopefully. She is lightweight, so I'm going to hit it like this, and hopefully we can hit her. Nope! We hit both of them and burnt nobody. Okay, understood. The werewolf goes next, and she does have that attack buff and defensive buff still. Ah, he enchanted the werewolf. Oh, that's not good. We're gonna have to try to honestly take out the banshee. I think the banshee does more damage and she has more health, so we're going to do that. Take out that banshee. Alright, so I'm just going to hope that the werewolf survives, because if she does, then we can start dealing good damage to the sorceress to take her out. He does get a burn on her, and that's not good, obviously. But let's get a double hit onto the sorceress here. There you go, and a burn. Not bad at all, ladies and gentlemen. Not bad at all. Thankfully, the knight can tank the first hit pretty well. Is the werewolf going to survive here? She doesn't. Oh, that's not good. She does not survive, but a double hit to the sorceress and she'll die. I think this is the play right here. There you go. We got the second hit for the win. That was a very close match to the end right there, but we managed to pull out a win against an enchantment deck, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing pretty good. I'm actually liking this deck. Using the werewolf's health buff to my advantage, trying to buff her up with defense and enchant everybody with attack nerfs is honestly very good. Let's see if we can enchant the pirate and also the vampire here. There you go. We also enchanted the priest. Alright, so that's a very good start. Very good start. He is going to hit the werewolf. I don't know if that's the play. He actually hits the werewolf. Okay. We'll take it, my dude. We'll take it, because now we're going to double hit and enchant the werewolf with a defensive buff. We just took out your freaking vampire, dude. We just took out your vampire. What you gonna do, dude? What are you going to do? His paladin, he's going to heal up the priest. Okie doke. Let's try to deal damage to the pirate, I guess. If we can enchant the knight as well, we were actually able to enchant the knight. Wow. Alright, so now we are in a very good position. We just need to enchant the paladin and try to take out his pirate, and we should be pretty good, honestly. Pretty good. Honestly, we'll just do damage like this. There's no point in double hitting the pirate. Actually, look at that. We actually got the steam damage to the pirate, so that's good. My shaman goes next, so we can enchant his paladin. Double heal, nicely done. And the werewolf actually gets hit, ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to deal lots of damage to his paladin right there. And we also gave the shaman a defensive buff. This guy has no chance of winning. This guy has no chance of winning. He is going to try to keep the pirate alive, of course. My werewolf goes next. So should we just hit both of these guys or just take out his paladin so he can stop healing? But the thing is though, we don't want the pirate to be the last troop alive. But I honestly don't know what would be the play. We did a little bit of steam damage right there, which is fine. I think he's going to try to keep the vampire, I mean not the vampire, the pirate alive. We'll just hit both of these guys. I cannot do too much. Look at that, we actually did damage to all three of them, so that's pretty good. He is going to heal up the pirate, sadly. He may just hit the paladin to heal. Because he does have a heal deck, so that's pretty much what he's trying to do, to heal. Yep, alright. So that's fine. We'll just hit the pirate normally. Did damage to the pirate, thankfully. He is going to heal up the pirate. This sucks, man. This is going to be a very long match because he is just continuously hitting or healing his pirate. Honestly, I think we'll just take out the paladin so he stops healing. We'll just do that. Also, look at that, we actually did damage to the pirate, so we'll take it. But I decided to take out his paladin because he is just healing up the pirate, so we might as well get rid of the heal potential and just deal damage. Okay, so should we just go after the pirate then? Yeah, let's just go after the pirate. Double hit, and maybe the knight will also hit him. There you go, also hitting the priest right there. Let's go. Okay, we should definitely win this one right now. We should definitely win this run. That was honestly necessary, taking out the paladin right there. I mean, all we have to do is just hit the pirate towards the werewolf because the werewolf got her ability back. Bada bing, bada boom. Also hitting the priest for the win. Not too shabby, ladies and gentlemen. Not too shabby. So let's just continue on. We got 4 wins with 1 loss. Not too bad, if I do say so myself. Ooh, Rocketeer with the Warrior. Okie dokie. Of course, the Wraith. We're facing against the Wraith in this map. That is obviously not good. But my Shaman does go first, so that is a good start. He is going to buff out the Rocketeer, of course, for the first start of the game right here. Should we? There's no point in enchanting the Rocketeer, so I'm just going to hit the Knight and maybe even the Wraith. We missed the Wraith, but we just did damage, a little bit of damage to his Knight. He is going to hit the Knight and the Shaman, okay. If the Knight hits the Werewolf, he did. He actually did that. So, should we... Hopefully we can hit the Knight towards the Werewolf and enchant the Knight right here. No, we did not, but we did make the Werewolf hit the Knight. Alright, so the Knight should survive this attack. If he goes after the Knight, he just re-enchanted or removed the trap there. Let's actually do this. Hit the Knight, and hopefully we can enchant the Shaman and the Wraith. There you go. Oh, we actually activated the trap. Let's go. The trap went to all 4 troops. That was a good play. I just need the Werewolf to survive. I just need the Werewolf to survive. He's going after the trap, or just the Blacksmith and the Werewolf. Okay, that's fine with me. That is a-okay with me. All I need to do is try to enchant the Werewolf. Let's try to enchant. We did not enchant. Oh my goodness, that was a bad play. We did not enchant. But look at this. 3 of his troops are very weak, and that's good. But my troops are getting weak too, and that is the warrior's true power there. So we gotta try to take out the warrior as quick as we can. But depending on his next play, he might just try to buff up the Rocketeer here. And if he does, then we're gonna have some problems here. He's just going after the Shaman. Interesting. He did not buff up the Rocketeer, thankfully. So let's just hopefully take out his warrior here. And hopefully the troops gets pushed. Not really, but I'm okay with this because the Rocketeer only has 1 rocket, so he's going to be doing 70 damage to all my troops. The Werewolf can't tank because she has a defensive buff. She actually got hit by the Wraith, so the ability got activated. So can we... Yeah, we can definitely do this. Hit the Wraith and then the trap. And now all 3 troops are going to get hit right there. We took out the Knight. So if he goes for the buff Rocketeer, we might see some problems here. And that is what he's going to do. Hopefully only 3 rockets. Yep, only 3 rockets came into play right there. Then that's fine with me. Let's hit the Rocketeer, and hopefully the Blacksmith actually hits the Wraith. No, we did not. That was bad. 3 rockets, I think the Werewolf should survive this attack. Yes, unless he gets hit by the Wraith. Don't get hit by the Wraith! No way! But this is fine. This is fine. All we gotta do is take out his Wraith. And then hit the Rocketeer right here. There you go. Now we should be able to win against the Rocketeer. Especially with the Knight that's buffed with defense. We should definitely have this in the bag. He cannot do too much. Only doing 30 damage to me. Oh my goodness. There is no way you can win this one. For you to win, you would need to hit me like 8 times, 9 times. And there's just no way that's going to happen. And there you go, guys. We got yet again another win in the books. Continue on. We got 5 wins with 1 loss. We are doing pretty good. Pretty good. Ooh, okay. So we're using the deck that we used in the balance update to see if this nerf deck is still good. It got me to 6 wins, but for him it could be a totally different story. So we just damage to the to his Mice Pen and just gave a defensive buff to the Shaman and the Knight. He just activated the Werewolf's ability, which is good. Let's see if we can give the Shaman a defensive buff while enchanting the Blaze. That would be the play. Or should we just go... Actually, no, the Shaman doesn't need a buff. Let's just do this. There you go. Lots of damage to all 3 troops. Blaze goes next. She does get the buff. That is bad. But, thankfully... Ooh, he's going after the Werewolf. We don't want that. Ooh, the Werewolf's going to take so much damage. Oh my gosh, is she still alive? The Werewolf is still alive, ladies and gentlemen. She is still alive. We're going to have to do this. Hit the Mice Bandit and the Warlord. Ooh, the Blaze. Ooh, we just took out his Blaze and the Mice Bandit. Let's freaking go, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's just the Huntress with a defensive buff, and of course she did get the attack buff from the Warlord, but that is totally fine. We just need to take out the Warlord, and we should be pretty much good to go. Not going after the Werewolf. I don't know if that is the play, my dude. I don't know if that is the play. Let's see if we can hit the Warlord towards his team, and that'll be, honestly, good game. There you go. That should be a good game. The Huntress against 4 of my troops, and she did get a nerf. So we should be okay. We should be okay. The Werewolf should survive this attack if she gets hit. She did not, but that's totally fine. We just need to try to double hit here. Ooh! That's actually even better for me. Now he can actually take out the Werewolf, sadly, because of the attack buff that she just received. So that's sad. And my troops are getting weak, except the Shaman. So we're going to see if we can do this. Hit the Steam, plus deal more damage as well. Oh yes, let's go. That's game. That is game, ladies and gentlemen. We got 6 wins against... That was a meta deck. An old meta deck. But regardless, that was still a meta deck. As you can see, my deck is honestly doing pretty good. I'm just hoping that we can actually go far to 12 wins because we are halfway there. We're facing a heal deck. Okay. Thankfully, his Rocketeer does go first. That is good for me. And plus, with the Knight going first, we can just give the Knight a defensive buff and deal damage to his Priest. It would be ideal to keep the Kong for last alive, but honestly, with his deck, anything can happen. Because I would like to also take out his Rocketeer, but, you know, anything can happen. Now we cannot give the Knight a defensive buff, so we're going to try to give the Shaman a defensive buff and enchant the Priest. There you go. We actually did it. The Priest has the enchanted nerf, or attack nerf. He is going to heal up the Priest. Okay. Now let's give... Should we just give nerfs, or should we get attack or defensive buff? I think getting a defensive buff is necessary. So we're going to do that. Deal damage to the Rocketeer, that's fine. He's going to buff up the Rocketeer. Hopefully just 1 hit or 1 touch, please. Just 1 touch. Okay, yeah, that was only one touch. That's fine with me. Now we can give the knight a defensive buff while hitting the priest. There you go. And also hitting the Rocketeer. We did hit the Kong. That's not good because the Kong's he's going to be able to use his ability on the Blacksmith. But the Blacksmith already did his job, and that is actually pretty good. Rocketeer does go next, and he does have 4 rockets, and that is not good. That is obviously not good. The priest is actually blocking. He can only hit the werewolf unless he plays it like that. Okay. He may miss, though. He may miss. Like, might miss the shaman. He did miss the shaman. Alright. Okay. That's pretty good. Just go after the priest. We need the priest dead so he stops enchanting the Kong, like, at any time, you know? He might go for the... He's buffing up the Rocketeer. Alright, so this is where we might lose now. Look at that. The werewolf actually got the buff from getting hit with the Rocketeer, and the Rocketeer is literally doing no damage. So let's take out the priest, deal damage to the Rocketeer. Now the Rocketeer has 5 rockets, so we might lose here. Unless we take out the Rocketeer now, but I don't know if that is going to be possible. He is going to heal up the Kong while dealing damage to the knight. Nicely done. Let's see here. Let's see. If we take out the Paladin, the Kong cannot use his ability, but the Rocketeer is full health, right? Pretty much. I don't think we're going to be able to take out the Rocketeer now, obviously, so we're just going to deal damage to the Paladin. There you go. Triple hit, not bad. That was a triple hit. Shaman goes next, but I don't want the knight and the werewolf to be together. We don't want that. We don't want both of them to stay together. He does heal. Alright, so now the Rocketeer has like 7 rockets. That's not good. We're just going to hit the Paladin. Hit the Rocketeer. No, we did not hit the Rocketeer. Who is he going to hit? The knight and the Blacksmith? Alright, so he's going to hit both of them. That sucks, man. That sucks. Alright, so we need to figure out some plays here. We definitely need to figure out some plays. I guess with the werewolf we're going to do this. Hit the Rocketeer, and we should also be able to hit the Paladin. We were actually able to do that, plus a little bit of burn to them. We still haven't enchanted the Kong. I just realized that. Why haven't we enchanted the Kong yet? We definitely gotta do that. We definitely have to do that, and hopefully this will be enough to also take out the Paladin. Please. We missed the Paladin. Oh gosh, alright. So now he is going to heal up. Get some buffs. Oh yeah, there's no way we're gonna win this round now. There is absolutely no way we're gonna win this one. Let's see if we can also hit the Paladin, or should we do this? Let's see. There you go. But we're going to lose the werewolf now. Oh man, we should have... I needed to take out the Paladin. That's a good game. There's no way we're gonna make a comeback from that, but that's fine. That's fine. We still got 6 wins. And we still have one more chance. We can still go all the way to 12 wins. We just need to get, you know, lucky start. And of course, depending on the opponent, pretty much determines if I win or not. So, let's see what we're gonna face. Yeti Banshee combo, okay. Let's give the let's give the knight a defensive buff. And hit the Yeti. Double hitting the Yeti, not bad at all. Even with a defensive buff and the wizard's nerf, the knight should receive a good amount of damage. Because the wizard's ability is pretty nasty. But regardless, the knight should be able to survive. And he did. With not much complications, let's actually give the damage nerf to the orc since he does go next. And let's see if we can also give it to the Yeti. Oh, we actually give it to the wizard. We'll take it. Ooh, attack buff at the pillar there. So he may just go after the attack buff. Oh no, he's just gonna go for the ability. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Let's see if we can give the attack nerf to the Yeti right there. We were actually able to do that. And a defensive buff to the Shaman. Not too bad. Now Now, if we can give the the defensive buff to the werewolf, we can definitely have a chance here. But he just took out the he just took out the knight, so that's pretty bad here. Let's see if we can just deal damage to this wizard right there. Hopefully take him out. Is that enough damage? Nope, of course not. He's going to give. Oh, my werewolf. Oh, actually, I'm not. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad for me. So, honestly, I think the werewolf is actually the wizard is much more dangerous. So we're gonna take out the wizard, and hopefully we can hit his yeti. That is my goal, and we were actually able to do that. Okay, the wizard, even with the nerf, is dangerous. So we're going to do that, so that way we can be just fine with dealing damage to these troops. My shaman just died though. Please don't give the speed buff to him. No? Alright. So now we should probably try to take out his banshee. So a double hit would be nice here. If we can hit the orc, even better. Triple hit. Let's go. That was a nice triple hit right there. And also hitting the orc. He's going to deal damage to my werewolf, and I'm okay with that because he has to attack me. That was only 8 damage, and of course we got the werewolf buff. The werewolf's ability back. Let's see if we can hit the orc as well by doing this. Very nice. We were actually able to do that. We should definitely win this one. We should definitely win this one. He may push me towards the that enchantment pillar, and I don't want that. Thankfully, he did not do that. Okay. Let's double hit the yeti. If we can hit the orc, even better. Oh, triple hit the yeti just to take him out. Alright, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that because the orc doesn't do too much damage. The yeti could have done more damage than the orc. So, he may just hit me towards a pillar. He was going to try to at least. He failed. Wow, he actually failed, ladies and gentlemen. So a double hit should be enough to take him out, and it is. And we won another game. Pretty good if you ask me against a Banshee Yeti combo. Not bad at all. We are doing... Wow, we actually have 7 wins. I'm actually happy. I'm actually happy with the run. Hopefully we can continue on. And let's just see who are we going to face. I just need to get lucky now, man. The starting hand does honestly determine on who's going to win the match. Alright, so we are facing a pretty hefty deck here. Let's see if we can enchant the sorceress. And of course, give the knight a defensive buff. There you go. His giant goes next, so he's probably going to push the sentinel down. Or, wow, okay, he's going to hit the shaman. Alright, so let's just enchanting the sentinel is unnecessary. So let's see if we can enchant the golem and the sorceress here. We failed to enchant. Oh, actually, look, we actually enchanted the sorceress. Oh wait, no, we did enchant the sorceress at the beginning of the match. What am I talking about? So sadly, we did not enchant the giant, and of course, he just enchanted my werewolf with that enchantment, and that sucks. That sucks. But thankfully, he should not be able to do too much damage to me. Then again, I cannot do too much damage to him right now, sadly. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna have to hit him directly. We just hit him directly. Okay, so, okay. The werewolf is going to take us a good amount of damage because of abilities. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. Let's just deal the damage here. Deal the damage. Yeah, not much damage there. So I think the werewolf is going to die this turn. Hopefully she does survive though, so that way we can deal a lot of damage. Stay alive! No, she died. She died. She, in fact, indeed died. So I think this is going to be the end of the run. We can always try, but I don't see myself winning here, ladies and gentlemen. I do not see myself winning here. Even with a defensive buff knight, we'll definitely try, but I do not see myself winning here. We just need to try to let the sorceress not enchant any of my troops. And of course, try to deal as much damage to his sentinel, because his sentinel sucks. Annoying. There you go, we did take out his sentinel, and of course did plenty of damage to the sorceress. He may just go after the blacksmith so he enchants the knight. Then again, he could push the sorceress. Oh, he did push the sorceress. Okay, that's actually good. The knight did not get enchanted yet. That's pretty good. Let's just do this. Sadly, the knight did not do as much damage as I wanted him to do. He's going to hit me towards the fire. That's going to hurt. That is going to hurt. Ooh, 90 damage even with the buff. Even with the buff, man. I guess we can just hit both of these guys right here. Oh, we also hit the golem. We burnt the sorceress. That's good. Alright, look at this. We actually have a small chance. The knight can tank here a little bit. Only 4 damage. Let's go. We actually have a chance. We actually have a small chance. Let's just take out the golem so he stops doing that tremor. There you go. And the sorceress is in an awkward position here because she is stuck between the giant and the fire pillar, so she does not have a good angle to hit me with. Like I said, I do not want the knight to get enchanted. Hopefully the knight does not get enchanted here. Nope. Okay. That is fine with me. The knight has how much health? 123. Okay. This might be risky. I don't know if I should go for the sorceress and maybe even the giant, or I guess we'll just hit the sorceress because the giant doesn't do too much damage. And that might be a little bit difficult for him to push me towards the fire. And that's what I'm worried about, getting hit towards the fire, because the giant's damage doesn't scare me. It's the fire that scares me. Nicely done there. I'm still alive. Alright, I'm still alive. How much health does he have? 157. Will this be enough? Will this be enough, ladies and gentlemen, for the win? Oh my gosh, it was. The knight survived with only 29 health. I couldn't have sworn. I didn't think we were going to win that one. I did not think we were going to win that one, ladies and gentlemen. That is absurd. Oh my gosh, we are making plays, ladies and gentlemen. We got 8 wins. Come on. Come on. We got to go all the way to 12 wins now, guys. We got to go all the way to 12 wins. Very strangely that he has Warlord with the Rocketeer together, but that, I mean, I cannot say much. I have done that in the video, but it doesn't work too well. Hopefully he goes down, so he stops buffing at the Rocketeer. Wow, he actually double hit the Rocketeer somehow. Okay. Should we? No, let's buff at the Knight, and hopefully we can buff the Werewolf as well. There we go. Dealing damage to the Warlord. Not too bad. Wraith gets the buff. That's good. He cannot do too much. Unless he pushes a troop to the Wraith, he cannot do too much. He is going to use the Rocketeer. Understood. The Rocketeer has 6 rockets. Golly. The Rocketeer has 6 rockets. So we're going to push the Warlord towards the Werewolf. Hopefully that's going to be a double hit. It was. And look at this. The Rocketeer is blocked. The Rocketeer is blocked. He's going to have to do a wall bounce. And even then, that is going to be a little bit difficult for him to do so. He might hit the Blacksmith, but not the Knight. We'll take it. We'll take it, because all we need is to give defensive buff to the Knight and the Werewolf, and we just did. We just hit all 3 of these guys. Oh, is the Werewolf... No, I mean the Warlord going to die? Nope. Alright. Rocketeer has the buff. Thankfully, that's nothing. Now we can give attack nerfs to troops. He is going to get 3 touches. That's not good. And of course, look at that. The Rocketeer actually hit the Werewolf, so we can definitely deal damage to the Rocketeer right here. Double hit too. That was awesome. Wraith gets the buff. That is going to hurt quite a bit. Especially if he goes after the the Werewolf. He is going to buff with the Rocketeer. He doesn't care about the damage, honestly. I mean, he is doing damage, but not as much as he should be doing. Okay, nicely done there. Should we just... I guess we'll just do this. Keep the Warlord alive, so that way we have a small chance on taking out his Rocketeer before he does the damage to me. Hopefully we can do it. I don't know if we're gonna be able to hit him now, though. We're going to do this, and hopefully we actually hit the Rocketeer, and that is it. We actually took out the Rocketeer before he did the damage to me. That's great. Now we just need to enchant his Wraith and the Paladin, and we should be good to go. We should be good to go for the win here. He is going to heal up both of them, and of course hitting my Werewolf. Hitting the Werewolf is a little bit risky for you to do. A little bit risky, but it worked out for him quite a bit there. Let's just enchant the Paladin and the Wraith now, and hit the Warlord as well. There you go. Hopefully the Wraith doesn't get the buff. Nope. Alright, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that because the Werewolf should survive this attack. And yep, she definitely will survive the attack. Now we should probably just take out the Warlord, I guess. Try to take out the Warlord. So let's just hit the Werewolf, or hit the Warlord towards the Werewolf. And hopefully we can also hit the Paladin. There you go. And that is it. We took out the Warlord, so no more attack buffs for him. My troops has defensive buff. We should definitely be in the clear, especially since his troops also have attack nerfs. Now let's also try to take out his Paladin. This might not be enough to take him out unless we hit him towards the Knight. Let's see if we can hit it towards the Knight. Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind. That was too close. I'm just going to hope that the Werewolf does survive so we can still use her. Please, Werewolf, stay alive. Please stay alive. You have a lot of health. I know you can't stay alive. Come on, Werewolf. Ah, no. Not enough health. Not enough health, but that's fine. That is a-okay. Let's just do this. Hit the Paladin. Alright, so the Knight can tank one hit, of course, with 0 damage, I believe. How much health or damage is he doing? 41 minus 15. Yep, the first hit is a 0. The first hit is a 0, and I'm happy about that. I just need to be careful that the Knight does not give him a direct line of sight, or that he stands in the goop. But I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do here because if I'm not careful, he is going to stand in the goop. So I'm just going to do this. He is not standing in the goop, but he can double hit me for 26 damage, I believe. 26. Ah, no, we're going to lose here. We're going to lose here. I need to do a slight adjustment. Now, I don't think we're going to win this one, ladies and gentlemen. We can do it like this, because if we hit him 4 times, it's not going to be enough damage. How much health does he have? Yeah, it's not going to be enough damage. So we're going to do this, give it a slight adjustment. And oh, never mind. Oh, actually, oh, never mind. It's too late. We're going to lose this one. I was trying to give a slight adjustment, but that was barely anything. No. Ah, we could have won there. We could have won if the Knight would have survived that play. That was a good one. I know we could have won there, and I know this deck can go to 12 wins. I'm probably going to try again offline, but that is going to be it for today's video, guys. That was a good run. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please make sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel for more Smashing 4 videos. That is a good deck. I know the Werewolf can get us to 12 wins. I know she can. That defense or that health buff is necessary for the Werewolf, and I know this deck is good. This deck is really, really, really good. You guys just use it and tell me in the comments to see how far you can go. I got to 8 wins, and I definitely know I can get to 12 wins. But if you have any recommendations that you want to see, just let me know down in the comments, and I'll certainly do it for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thanks again for your continued support, guys. I will see you in the next one. Take care.